What's up everybody, Anime X here, and today is a sad day because I will be making a video out of pure necessity. Because when scrolling through Instagram, I saw an abomination of a post. Now, based on the title and thumbnail, you may guess what this post is about. But in case you don't, this post is asking who would win between Saitama and the entire Naruto universe. And when I saw this injustice, I just knew I had to make a video on it ASAP. This video will basically be going into depth on why Saitama will get slapped by the top tiers of Naruto. And so, without further ado, I'm going to need to just jump right into it. So, let's get started. So, a quick disclaimer before I hop right into the video. In this post, I saw that it said no genjutsu could be allowed. So, to honor that post, I will prove why Naruto characters stop without genjutsu. But to quickly explain, the quick way Saitama would lose is Kodo Matsukami one-shots, Tsukiyomi one-shots, Infinite Tsukiyomi one-shots, and basically most forms of Sharingan and Mangekyo Sharingan Genjutsu one-shot Saitama, but there are so many other ways that Saitama can be defeated, which is what I'll be explaining throughout this video. Now, one quick and simple way that Saitama would be beaten is by Madara through the use of Limbo clones. Let me explain further. Madara has the ability to create clones that exist on a different dimensional plane of reality, which means that they cannot be seen by anyone that doesn't have a Rinnegan, or unless you have godlike sensory abilities similarly to 6-Path Sage Mode Naruto. Now, in this tangent with the Rinnegan ability to snatch a person's soul right out of their body, I think you can see where I'm going with this. Madara could just make Limbo clones that would rush Saitama, and since Saitama has no Rinnegan and no feats of soul or astral defense, then it would be a quick and easy kill for Madara. Another way that Saitama could be beaten by a Naruto character individually includes Itachi. If you've ever been involved in the Naruto power scaling community, you should know where I'm going with this, in part. But for anyone who doesn't know why someone like Itachi would be able to beat Saitama, it has nothing to do with Itachi's Genjutsu, but it has all to do with Itachi Susanoo and the weapon that he has with it. Now, Itachi Susanoo has this weapon called the Totsuka Blade, which for all intents and purposes has the ability to seal anyone upon contact. Now, using this weapon, Itachi would be able to kill Saitama, or wouldn't be able to kill Saitama, but he would be able to incapacitate him and win the fight. And there'd be nothing that Saitama would be able to do once hit with this. He also, just in case Saitama tries to hit him, has the Yata Mirror, which can reflect all physical attacks. A common rebuttal or an argument that One Punch Man fans are going to use after seeing this part of the video is going to be something like Itachi not being able to hit Saitama with the Totsuka Blade, and this would be true if Saitama was smart or a cautious character. Itachi would have a very small chance of hitting Saitama with the Totsuka Blade. But Saitama is shown to let attacks hit him because he just expects to tank them. This is shown basically all of his major fights at least one time, and from Saitama's point of view, it'd be no different. He's just seeing a sword swung at him, and he would probably either try to block it or tank it. And even if he did dodge it at first, he would probably take one hit one way or another, and Saitama wouldn't even attempt to dodge his blade, and because of this, I think he gets sealed and Itachi would win the fight. One of my favorite ways that Saitama could be defeated, in my opinion, is Kakashi in tangent with Obito, or dual Mangekyo Sharingan Kakashi by himself, taking out Saitama with the use of either long or short range combo. A very simple way that Kakashi by himself would win is just to snipe off Saitama's head with his long range form of Kamui, which is pretty uninteresting when compared to how Obito or dual MS Kakashi would be able to kill him. In this instant, instead of killing him from long range, he could wait until Saitama makes contact with his body and then Kamui him into his dimension, and then just leave and let Saitama starve to death. I don't know why, maybe I'm sadistic or something like that, but I just find this way that Saitama would just be sitting in a Kamui dimension all by himself, being bored forever. I just find it kind of funny. This strategy could also be employed using long-range form of Kamui and have the exact same outcome, which, while it'd be anticlimactic, in my opinion, it would be quite funny and interesting end for Saitama. Now, I've only covered 3 ways that Saitama could be beaten using Hack's abilities, and I know there are so many more interesting and creative ways that he could be taken out. I just wanted to list a few of my favorites, and if you guys have any personal scenarios that you think would work, comment them down below so I could see them all. Now, while I did want to cover a few hacks ways that Saitama could be beaten, I also wanted to prove that, without hacks, that Naruto characters, through the use of physical speed, durability, and strength, would be able to beat Saitama. Because I know a lot of people are going to be like, well, Saitama only gets beat through using hacks. But, with this segment of the video, I'm going to prove that Naruto is stronger, faster, and more durable than Saitama. So, let's jump right into it. So, in my other videos, scaling Saitama, which will be linked up top and down below, I scaled Saitama to be anywhere from multi-planet level to star level. For the benefits of this video, I will scale him to star level, even though him being star level is inconsistent with the rest of the source material. I'm going to highball him to make my point even more clear. For Saitama's speed, he is vaguely faster than light. This can really range anywhere from 1 to 10 times faster than light, depending on how much power he was holding back in his fight against Boros. But either way, Hokage Naruto blows Saitama's feats out of the water with a few of his own. The first one is being faster than a light speed level fighter, being the Raikage, which I explained in my How Fast the Raikage video, that he is at least light speed. But Naruto surpasses light pretty easily after stealing some of Kurama's chakra, and stealing half of the Kurama's chakra would give him quite a big boost. And after this, he gains all of Kurama's powers. He obtains a much more powerful form and the ability to stack Sage Mode on top of that, which could make him dozens of times faster than light, already surpassing Saitama's speed. If that wasn't enough to convince you that he's faster, on top of gaining all of those speed buffs, he gains the second half of Kurama, which would increase his power similarly to how KCM1 did, which would greatly enhance his speed. Along with this, he gains 6 past Sage Mode, which gives him enough power to beat up Madara for a while in base, whereas before in KCM2 and Sage Mode stacked, he wasn't able to, even touch Madara. Which means that 6 past Sage Mode gives him a power boost that's possibly greater than KCM2 with Sage Mode enhancement, which would push him to hundreds, if not thousands of times faster than light, which will clearly surpass anything that Saitama has ever shown. Now, many One Punch Man fans are going to say that if Naruto doesn't have the power to hurt Saitama, then speed doesn't matter, which brings me to my next point of Naruto having anywhere from large star level to solar system level level of attack potency when counting the Boruto series, which I've explained in previous videos. To sum up those videos quickly, Kage is able to destroy a dimension with a star in it, which would mean star level attack potency bare minimum, but if you use the correct calculations and how she said she obliterated, we take the radius of from Earth to our sun, and that would take about very, very large star level to low-end solar system level feats. And for the sake of this video, I'll lowball him to star level, which puts him at equal terms with Saitama. Even if we equalize their attack potency, Naruto could just use the Four Tails power to amp his attacks to past their normal level for a short time. And now I've already proven that Saitama would lose in this situation, but let's equalize all their stats for a second, right? Naruto would still stomp Saitama because he can make 2,000 on himself, and that would be just as powerful, and that means Saitama would have to fight at best 2,000 people that are just as powerful as him, which would overwhelm him almost instantaneously, winning Naruto the fight with brute force alone. I would just like to say before closing up this video that I don't dislike Saitama or his series. In fact, I'm extremely happy that as we speak, his second season is being released, and I would say that I've rewatched One Punch Man Season 1 about 3 or 4 times. But what I do hate is that the One Punch Man community has some toxic fans that just highball him to be stronger than anyone because he's a gag character or he's overpowered in his own show. Well, I lowballed Naruto and highballed Saitama all throughout the last segment, and I just still proved that Naruto would utterly stomp Saitama based on the feats that we've seen in the series. I also proved that without Genjutsu, characters that are not top tier could still beat Saitama without brute strength. And if you disagree, I would gladly encourage you to comment down below, and I would actually invite you to my Discord so we could just have a VC debate about it. So I just close out this video. I would just like to thank everyone who made it this far in the video, and if you are a Saitama fan and you made it to the very end, I really appreciate you sitting through all I had to say, and I hope that you don't blow up the comment section or smash that dislike button with any, don't blow up the comment section with any hate or dumb arguments. And if you are a Saitama fan, there is good news. I will be doing some more One Punch Man videos soon, as you already know if you follow me on social media. Speaking of which, links to my social media will be down below, and this is where you'll be able to contact me, and you'll be able to discuss and have debates with me in my Discord, which is also linked down below. And once again, I'd like to thank all of you that made it to the very end, and as always, guys, this is Anime X, signing off.